In the 20th century, humanity was given this absolutely incredible gift, nearly 30 extra years of life. But here's the thing, with that gift comes a massive challenge. How do we make sure those extra years aren't just long, but that they're healthy and fulfilling and vibrant? Okay, let's dive right into this, because we are all living through one of the biggest shifts in human history. 100. Just let that number sink in for a second. What does it even mean to you? For almost all of human history, living to 100 was basically an impossible dream. But today, well, it's quickly becoming our new reality. And look, this isn't some sci-fi movie plot. According to the Stanford Center on Longevity, this is the path we're on. In just 1 century, we doubled human life expectancy. And get this, that's a bigger increase than in all of prior human history combined. So the question is no longer if we'll live longer, it's how we're going to live. Now, all this extra time is a massive opportunity. But, and this is a big but, it comes with a pretty critical problem. We've been handed this incredible new hardware, our 100-year bodies, but we're still trying to run it on some seriously old software. Think about it. The whole way our lives are structured, you go to school, you work the 9-to-5 grind for 40 years, you retire, all of that was designed for a world where people just didn't live this long. This fundamental mismatch is really at the heart of the challenge we all face today. Okay, so let's get our terms straight. First up, lifespan. This is super simple. It's the total number of years we live. It's all about quantity. And that number has just gone through the roof. We've basically been gifted what the Stanford report calls a 30-year dividend. But this is the one that truly matters. Health span. This is about the quality of those years, the time we spend feeling good, being mobile, staying mentally sharp, and being engaged with the world around us. Actually living. So here's the kicker, the central problem we have to solve. While our lifespans have shot way, way up, our health spans haven't kept pace. In the real world, that means a lot of people, maybe even people we know and love, spend their last decades with chronic diseases. The challenge for all of us is to close that gap. We have to make our good years match our long years. So how on earth do we do that? We need a new map. And fortunately, the folks at the Stanford Center on Longevity have created one. Think of it as a guide for redesigning our society and our own lives for this new reality. Now, what's really fascinating here is this shift away from that rigid, 3-stage life to something much more fluid and flexible. The old map was basically a one-way street. You learn, you work, you retire. The end. But this new map is more like a whole network of routes, weaving learning and earning and leisure all throughout our entire lives. First up, education can't just be something we cram into our first 20 years. In a 100-year life, you might have 2 or 3 or even more different careers. That means learning has to be continuous, upskilling for a new role, reskilling for a new passion, and just picking up knowledge whenever we need it. Second, our work lives have to change in a big way. Yeah, we'll probably work for more years, but not in the same grueling way we do now. This new map has flexible on-ramps and off-ramps for things like raising kids, caring for parents, or taking a sabbatical. And I absolutely love this financial analogy. Instead of saving up for one single pot of gold at retirement, it becomes more like an Easter egg hunt, stashing away smaller savings for all these different life transitions. And third, our environment matters immensely. We have to start building communities that are truly longevity ready. That means walkable neighborhoods, easy access to parks and nature, and places that are designed to bring different generations together. A society that's designed for all ages just works better for everyone. Okay, so that's the big picture, the societal blueprint. But this isn't just about waiting for the world to change around us. So what does this mean for you personally? Let's zoom right in and break down the plan for thriving in your own life. This chart is called the Heckman Curve, and it shows a really profound truth. The earlier we invest in our health and education, the greater the returns are over our lifetime. Good habits and a healthy start are like compound interest for your well-being. They just keep delivering huge benefits for decades to come. It's all about optimizing every stage of life. So what can you do today? Move. And not just in one way. Healthy aging really needs a mix of 4 types of exercise. You need endurance for your heart, strength to fight off muscle loss, balance to prevent falls, and flexibility to stay mobile. And you know what the best part is? It is never too late to start. The same idea goes for what you eat. A diet for longevity is all about whole foods. But here's a key tip for aging well. Getting enough protein is absolutely critical.
As we get older, we naturally lose muscle mass, and experts now recommend aiming for about 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight to fight back against that.
We cannot talk about health span without talking about stress. Chronic stress literally accelerates aging. But we can fight back. These 5 strategies, connecting with people, being active, practicing mindfulness, learning new things, and giving back, these aren't just fluffy ideas. They are all evidence-based ways to build your mental resilience.
And finally, be proactive. Don't wait for problems to show up. Regular checkups, staying on top of your vaccinations like the flu and shingle shots, and just monitoring your own health at home, it's all part of taking ownership of your health span. So, what does this all add up to? It adds up to a future where our personal actions and societal changes work hand in hand to make the 100-year life not just a long life, but a great one. This quote from the Stanford report just perfectly captures the mission. It's not about cheating death, it's about embracing life. It's about aligning the quality of our years with the quantity of our years. And this is the final, crucial piece of the puzzle. When we choose to exercise, eat well, and stay engaged, we are not just helping ourselves. We're creating the demand for flexible jobs, for walkable cities, for lifelong learning opportunities. Our individual choices are what build the momentum for a longevity-ready world. So I'll leave you with this. This isn't a problem to be solved, it's an opportunity to be seized. We have been given this incredible gift of time. The question now for all of us is, what will we do with it?